Whenever I post comments on videos, no matter which browser I check through, those comments would in fact stay there for a day or so, but with no response whatsoever. So, after that day or so passes, the comment disappears. So, I usually blame this on the channel owner. Maybe they didn't like my comment for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't have an answer. Maybe they didn't want anyone else answering an otherwise harmless comment. Or so I thought. See, I not so recently got a message in Discord DMs where someone whose identity will remain anonymous told me they had commented on a few of my videos, but that I had failed to respond. They even gave me their YouTube username, which, for this purpose, again, will be kept anonymous. I checked my comments section, the comment collection. The username nor its comments were nowhere to be found. But I came to realize something else in light of all of this. See, whenever someone comments on a video, I am definitely the first to know. I have my account set to an email address and my phone, the latter of which being almost unwillingly, and whenever someone comments on a video, I would immediately find out. It could be 3 a.m. and someone comments on a video, my phone will vibrate at that exact instant. The moment they hit enter, the moment they hit send, my phone will vibrate, even at 3 in the morning. It will tell me the username and the comment. So, to find this username absolutely nowhere in my comments tells me they had experienced the same thing I did, where the browsers I checked through told me the comments were there. Only a day or so later, those comments will be gone. Again, no matter the browser I checked. Now, YouTube, you already have a long history of poor choices that basically ignore what the users want in favor of maybe corporations or whatever the hell you're planning. But this is a new one for me. This is a new low for you. What I mean is, and I hope I speak for everyone else when I say this, I do not appreciate you moderating my commenters on my videos without my permission or my awareness. The phrase we are all looking for here is shadowban, which, as described by Wikipedia, and as I had already explained in an earlier video, is the act of banning someone without even telling them, such that the lack of engagement would eventually convince them to simply go away. So, I've got a couple of solutions for this. First is a prospective competitor Discord, brought to you by the guys who gave us Roblox, Gilded. Of the long list of features it has that I sure as hell don't use, much like Discord, if there's anything it does have which I definitely care about, it's forums. And yes, I know, forums on an instant messaging service is one of those mixtures that makes you scratch your head. Back on point, I have created a specific forum board, whose whole purpose is for you to choose a video that you believe you left a comment on, or didn't after knowing what was going on, and comment there instead. This doesn't raise the chances of me replying, especially if I don't have very much to say, but at least you will know your comment isn't being shadow banned, that it's actually there. The second solution I have in mind, a video platform other than YouTube. The one everyone's running to these days. One where I have a channel, but 0 videos. This is mainly because I've yet to forward any videos over there, or otherwise just upload anything to it yet. Those are your 2 options. Please, somewhere, anywhere but YouTube. Watch the videos on YouTube? Okay, I won't stop you. In fact, I'd still be uploading stuff over there, just not as frequently. Comment there? Not if you don't have to. I agree with this post. 100%. Context. The question asks, what do you love about Twitch? What do you hate about Twitch? If you could wave a magic wand and instantly change something about Twitch, what would it be? And then they tack on a bonus question which asks, what would a new live streaming platform need to offer you to leave Twitch? Now for reference, I don't need a Reddit account to answer. I can answer in this recording. To which I would if someone else already didn't do it first. They're right. The management sucks. It does in fact seem like very few people who maintain the site actually use it. Otherwise, you'd think they notice and care about the BS that's happening. Ever since Amazon took over, it's been ad central. Even recently, as soon as 3 months actually, ad spam. In a place I'm not subscribed to, I could get as many as 8 ads in a row. Sometimes I even get 10. I'm not lying about that, by the way. See, I'm not the only one who gets hit by ad waves. And even though they did solve it by putting the video feed in a corner just above the chat room while the ads play, that still doesn't excuse the amount of ads that run in the first place. So, they only seem to care when things go really bad. Things that everyone is definitely going to notice. Let's skip the politics. The way it was back in 2013, 2014, maybe a little further back too. Yeah, I'd like that. You know what? Definitely 2013, 2014. A pure focus on gaming. If anyone cares about anything else, put it on a different site. They're right about this too. See, JTV didn't have to die. It just needed new ownership. People who cared about non-gaming content. See how well it thrives on current Twitch now? Just imagine how JTV would look with all the non-gaming content. I mean, take out all the news channels and stuff, and all the live streamers. Just the stuff Twitch puts on there right now. Maybe minus the politics and gambling. And see how long it lasts. Oh, and here's the big one for me. Proactive enforcement of infringing content. Again, let's set aside the politics. If it's not your content, don't use it. People are getting away with this all the time right now. Especially the big guys, who can basically sing whatever the hell they want. For Twitch, it does seem like stolen content still means more views, and the line goes up. So, with all that in mind, what would a new live streaming platform need to offer me in order to leave Twitch? For one, just what the commenter said, nothing but gaming. And if people insist on putting non-gaming content out there, push it to a new site if it gets big enough. That's how Twitch became what it was in the first place. That's how Twitch began to exist. The gaming section got so huge, they had to make a new site. It basically made sense. With nothing but gaming and strict punishment on content infringement, the new site in question should thrive. That's not to say I miss JTV. In fact, even if it were still up today, with solely just the non-gaming content, I still wouldn't go back. But for everyone else who cared about non-gaming content, this would be their site. So, what would that new live streaming platform need to offer in order for me to leave Twitch? Plain old gaming. And punishment for anyone who infringes on content. If I didn't care about gaming, same thing. A place to strictly not game. With strict punishment for infringement of copyright. That's it. That's all I want. Oh, and a stop to all these ads. Jeez. You want to advertise so much? Just put it somewhere outside of the broadcast. Like in a bar or a banner like everyone else does. Don't force people to sit through ad after ad just to watch a broadcast. Whether as soon as they walk in, which is a huge turnoff by the way, or in the middle of it. That is all I want. Me? I'd focus strictly on gaming. It's just what I would do. Everyone else, they just need to find someplace else to be. And that's why I'm not investing in places like Glimish. See, they've already made the mistake of allowing non-gaming content. No thank you. And Odyssey hasn't even gotten started yet. But it sounds like they're planning to. I just hope that, again, they don't go the route that Glimish and Twitch did. Or if they do, they at least keep it separate.